The military tunnels is one of the most challenging monuments to take on. So let's dive into the loot, layout, scientists, puzzle, utilities, radiation, and general tips and tricks to help make your next run a success. Hey guys, Jfarr here, and let's get started. There's a total of 21 basic, military or elite crate spawn locations, with only 16 of those being filled at any one time. I found the most common share of crates to be 6 basic and 4 military, with 6 elite crates always spawning, first found in the train carriage within the tunnels and inside the puzzle room. Here you can also find an advanced blueprint fragment on the shelf. Outside the tunnels you can find a crate inside the metal building at the tower, along with an additional crate next to the underground silo tunnel. Of course, you can also find normal barrels and food boxes scattered around, along with medical crates and food crates around the monument, and diesel barrels behind the secondary blue puzzle door. Additionally, the mine shafts offer some nodes for you to farm up. Here's what I found after running the monument 3 times, looting all the crates, along with the average scrap count after recycling down all the components. Also, here's a separate look at all the loot from just the scientists after killing all of them. Now enjoy the loot run, taking my recommended path to hit all the potential crate spawn locations. The tunnels have 2 entrances, while being able to leave out the same 2 or an additional 2 at the back, after completing the puzzle room, which includes the spiral staircase and mine shaft. The primary entrance features a tower nearby, along with a bridge holding one of the deadly scientists, so be careful. Deep down in the tunnels you can find 2 branches, one that dives deeper down and another with toxic barrels which don't lead anywhere, but they give you some good spots to hide. Finally, the monument is connected to the metro, so it will feature an entrance out the front near the tower, allowing for a quick escape or entry. The scientists have been upgraded from the traditional blue ones to now the NVG scientists, who wield LR300s and spaz shotguns, along with 175 health, which makes them very difficult to fight. As they're now NVG scientists, we can use a flashbang to temporarily blind them. This can be very helpful in the puzzle room when they're all bunched up. You'll find a total of 32 scientists across the monument. The first being on the entrance's bridge, 3 to 4 inside the core entrance room, another 3 to 4 around the first tunnel bend, 4 on the left tunnel sitting outside the green puzzle room, 1 inside the green puzzle room, 4 to 5 around the second tunnel bend, 2 sitting outside the open elite crates, 2 to 5 guarding the blue puzzle door, 1 inside the primary blue puzzle door, and another behind the side blue card door, 4 more behind the red door, and another 2 outside the red door towards the exit, and finally 2 inside the spiral staircase tunnel shaft. Due to all the scientists in the red puzzle room holding shotguns, you'll need to take this part extremely slow. Remember to use flashbangs to blind them and throw in some grenades to kill them. Do this from outside the red door, letting it open and close while you get healed up. Here's some of the interesting loot you can expect to find on these scientists, with them being some of the only scientists where you can get an MP5 dropped, outside of the deep sea and heavy scientists. You can also harvest their bodies if you're looking for some extra cloth for bandages. To fight them, I'd recommend taking a semi-rifle with 2 stacks of ammo, a load of syringes and pre-made bandages, along with a bunch of cloth to craft more meds later on. Make sure your weapon has full durability so it doesn't break on you mid-fight. As for armour, I'd recommend this cloth starter kit if you're on a budget, as it provides just enough radiation and projectile protection to get you through. While if you want the best, use this optimised kit, as it provides a big jump in projectile protection. You might also find a metal armour insert on the scientist, allowing you to attach it to your right helmet if it has slots. This monument requires an electric fuse, along with a green, blue and red keycard. To access the red keycard door, we'll need to first get inside the green keycard door. After entering, head to the right and into the armory. Insert an electric fuse and start the timer. Quickly head back out and into the green puzzle storage room from the mineshaft. Once inside, go to the back and flick the switch to provide power to the blue and red keycard doors. Now run down the tunnel to reach the blue card door. Open it up and expect a scientist waiting with a shotgun. Then you can start the second timer and open the red keycard door. Head to the left to reach the elite crates and loot. Once you're looted up, head to the right and exit through the red door by hitting the button on the wall, and then the same for the blue door. Run up the spiral staircase and you've made it out. Alternatively, if you head left of the first blue puzzle door and around the corner, you'll find a second blue puzzle door. Inside you can find 2 diesel barrels and a second fuse box, where you'll need an additional electric fuse. Now flick the switch and the red keycard door will be powered. As for utilities, this monument is nothing special, and only holds a single recycler outside in a small shed, just outside the mineshaft. Outside the monument, you'll need at least 10% radiation protection, which is achieved with a full burl-up set. Once you go inside, however, you'll need at least 25% radiation protection, which can be achieved from mostly a burl-up set, with a wolf headdress and leather gloves. There's also spots outside like the train carriage, recycler, and mineshaft that also require the 25% protection instead of the basic 10%. What this really means is, if you see someone down here, they're guaranteed to have armour, guns and loot, so be ready. And that's it. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.